Hey guys, welcome to this episode of Sustainable Stace. Today we're talking about cucumbers, getting them going, getting them growing, and creating a really space-efficient way for them to grow and understand how to identify male and female flowers and save the seeds for next growing season as well. Stay tuned.
I'm Stacy Taves. For me, healthy food and sustainability are totally connected. You can grow it yourself. Nature is generous.
So right here in front of me, guys, is a cucumber plant, and it's big and it's growing and it's in a fairly dense planting area where it's got peppers in front of it and some marigolds, and it's got sunflowers beside it and a pole bean growing up. And I'm trying to keep it a little bit contained, but also let it get as much sunlight as possible. So I'm just going to show you one way that you could improvise a way to get it a little more sun and conserve a bit of space. We'll try to pull that together and see how it goes for this cucumber to thrive and produce as much possible fruit as it can. Let's see how that goes. So what I've done is I've cut two pieces of wood. They might look like I'm going to war, but I'm not. I'm just going to put them parallel to each other into the soil at a bit of an angle, kind of creating kind of like a solar panel would to catch as much sun as possible on a sunny day. And then onto those, I'm just going to attach a few lateral slats, and hopefully it'll climb up this just like it would a ladder. You could do the same with a piece of netting, or you could prop a skid or a pallet up as well. And any one of those ways will create a bit of a platform facing the sun that I think the cucumber is going to love growing up, and it's going to take a lot less space up in your garden growing onto everything around it. So let's try putting that together, okay? So what I'm hoping to do here is to get these two boards in here and create some space for them. Hopefully I can get them in at the same angle. Just going to knock them in with a hammer. And in so doing, get a great way for them to grow. Okay, that one's in nice and strong now. Now we're going to put this one that's in parallel to it, and then we'll put the cross slats on. Okay, we've got two strong slats that are parallel to each other, and then we'll take it from there. Now all I'm going to do is put some lateral slats that are going to go across here, kind of like a ladder. So I'll put a few of these on here and then I'll check back in with you. All I've done is selected some screws that are not going to be too long. They can go through both pieces of wood without sticking out and creating a sharp edge. So let's try that now. So what you'll see that I did, guys, is basically create a cucumber ladder. As you noticed, I used a hammer to put in some scrap pieces of wood, and I used a drill with some screws. It's all in there now, and now I'm wanting to do is just basically train the cucumber plant to want to grow up of this rather than growing all over everything else in the garden. You know what I think it's going to do? It's going to love it because it wants to get as much sun as possible. There's already cucumbers on here that are huge, so I got to be careful I don't break those off, but I think it's going to just love climbing up. And if we can get it to do that, it's going to be a happy climber. So go little cucumber plant. Enjoy the opportunity of your new habitat. There we go. Get them growing just like that. Sweet Nancy, that's going to be beautiful. So basically, we created a tiny little cucumber ladder. We've now guided the pieces or the vines of cucumber growing up, and it's going to start elevating itself on here, and in this way it gets elevation and catches more sun, so it's going to want to come up, and as a result it's not going to trellis onto the path or climb up the bean pole or drag on the sunflower or go over the pepper in the front. I think it's going to be a beautiful thing, and I used scrap wood, a hammer to knock it in, and a drill. That was it. Here's another really good opportunity to see the difference between a female flower and a male flower on a cucumber plant. If you didn't know before, yes, there's male and female flowers on cucumber plants. So the female flower you can find because there's a little tiny cucumber starting up, and the flower's on the tip of it, the blossom end. And this is a male flower here. There's no fruit, there's no cucumber. It's just a flower coming off the stem, no cucumber. So a bee has to come and pollinate, getting onto the male flower, drag pollen over and put it onto the female flower for that cucumber attached to the female flower to actually successfully grow. Otherwise, the cucumber will just kind of start to rot, decay, and it won't really grow or take off. If I just take the camera and I just go down a little bit here, look at this now. Here's a female flower that's now finished up. It's been pollinated. You can take it off. And right here is the cucumber that was successfully, the flower was pollinated, so the cucumber's growing. And then down below, you've got some other little ones. The flower's fallen off of this one, so I don't think it got pollinated, so probably this one's gonna fall off. It won't succeed. It's better to just take it off now and not have the cucumber plant put energy into it. So male and female, and it's gotta be pollinated. Very cool, hey? Okay guys, so in this episode of Sustainable Stace, we've looked a little bit at the cucumber, how it got growing, how to trellis it up so it had a way to keep on growing in a dense growing space. We've looked at the male and the female flower, and now I just want to give you one more tip. If you want to save your own seeds on cucumbers, it totally works, just as long as it's an heirloom variety of cucumber. Make sure you check if you bought seed that it's heirloom variety, not a hybrid variety of cucumber. And to save those seeds, you're going to want to most of all let that cucumber ripen like crazy, way more than you'd let it ripen to pick it. When it's really ripe and it's even starting to get yellow ripe, then pick it, take it in your house, and let it get even riper still sitting on the counter. And when it's so ripe and you know the seeds are fully developed, because that's what you're going for, then cut it open lengthwise and open that baby up and pull out those large, really mature size seeds. Let them dry out on a paper towel or a piece of paper in a dry room. And when they've totally gotten brittle and they've shrunk down, you've now got saved heirloom seeds from your cucumber. Next season you can grow your own and you won't have to buy seeds. Helpful tip from Sustainable Stace. Yeah, baby! Okay guys, that's everything I wanted to share with you on this episode of Sustainable Stace. You've learned a little bit more about how that cucumber grows, how you can trellis it out with a pallet or a little ladder, maybe a piece of mesh or netting or stucco wire would work. Cucumbers love to climb. Just set it up with a south-facing exposure and they're going to climb. You've learned a little bit about male and female flowers, and we've talked about saving the seeds. That's all I got to share with you today. Thanks for staying tuned. And if you've been watching this episode of Sustainable Stace about cucumbers on YouTube, just want to ask you to go down there in your bottom right and click on the subscribe button. That way we'll give you emails regularly when we put out more hopeful, helpful, healthy tips. Thanks for watching.